our meeting today.
Could you mute everybody?
Yeah, Queenie and Mohan, if you could put your mics off, that'd be great. Thank you.
Let me do that. And just I'm going to mute all now. Dave, you can just unmute yourself.
Thank you, bud.
All right, guys. Welcome everyone for this is going to be a very, very exciting month of May. I'm sure you guys have had a good run with all the fun stuff that was, like I would say, happening in India and also like the rest of the world. And we've seen that this month, a lot of leaders came out of all the activity like that happened this last month. And this month is going to double all of that, in fact, triple all of that. And that's the fun part of it. So just want to welcome all of you and make sure that you have your notepads ready because Dave Ives is in the house. Royal Crown going Black Crown this month. I'm 100% sure of that because he was this shy of just hitting that. And I feel that I was probably the reason why he didn't hit it, and I take this personal this responsibility for him not hitting that because I didn't do my part last month, which I could have done better. But that's me, okay? I don't know about you. If you feel the same way, by all means, this month we got to make sure that we make sure he hits Black Crown, and in that process, we will all raise ourselves up to the next levels of wherever we want to be. Okay, so. Get your notepads. There's going to be a lot of information shared, a lot of important information that's going to help all of you in this month of May to really propel your businesses to levels beyond you can even think of. Okay, because that's how this month is set up. So without any further delay, put your hands together and help us welcome Black Crown Dave Ives.
He's making me have to go after it now.
Yes, so, we want you to.
I do love Hital, but I'm just going to make one correction. I didn't hit it because I didn't hit it, right? Everybody plays their part. So one thing I will say, Hital, that you've served up and beyond the call of duty as we start to rally India, or you're doing it with 12 and a half hours time difference, right? You're in California. So, what this business, this industry is all about is playing team. But, it's one thing playing team or understanding teamwork. But if we don't understand what the play is, we can be on the team, not running the play. And so that's more vital because the key here is India is a new market. We've got some great things potentially on the table, but it's going to take a few good people. There's a good film there, A Few Good Men. Men being ladies and gentlemen, all right? So I don't want to offend anybody on the call or the recording, but it's going to take a few good people who grasp the vision, and they do three things. They do three things, which are learn the basics. They do the basics that they are learning, and by doing, they are an example to others, therefore teaching others by their actions. So we do three simple things. We learn, we do, and we teach while we're doing. So often that we look for complications, we look for it to be more sophisticated than it is. And here in this opportunity, we do two things. We gather customers and we find other people that are willing to take action on what they'd say they want to achieve with their life, and they see this as an opportunity, and Americans would say a vehicle, an opportunity that will get you from A to B. But before I sort of kick off, and it won't be a long call, let me celebrate each and every one of you who took action in April. Of course, we officially opened India. We know there's a major situation going on there. So our hearts, our prayers, we understand we're not there on the ground. So, we can't feel the anxiety and the restrictions and the mayhem that some of you may be experiencing, but you are in our thoughts and you are in our prayers. That said, there's still an opportunity because right now, the way you can build this is from home. So rather than putting yourself in harm's way or preventing you from thinking you have to go out there physically into that market, work smart. So you can work locally, and that is still from your home, from your device, your smart device or your laptop, and connect with people in their homes so they stay at home, you stay at home, and we build online. Because in the last 20 months, 18 months, and most definitely the last 12 months, we have built, as I'm sharing from you today in the United Kingdom, as our host today in California. In fact, the host and I have never met, but we've become good friends online. So we can look at our environment, and sometimes it is very daunting. Or we can look at our environment, recognize it, do what we can to be responsible within it, but we can have to see beyond it. What we can do to contribute to the environment right now, but still keep going forward. And the basics is what we do. And of course, in April, we had an incredible promotion for those who were able to accumulate their action points. Let me celebrate you. Congratulations to every one of you. And for those who didn't know about that promotion, it was really designed. You see, in Zinzina, we do two things, as we say, and you'll hear me say it over and over again, is we gather customers and we partner with other entrepreneurs who share the vision. Now, from month to month, the company always runs a campaign. And in April, it was about gathering customers, gathering new partners. And no matter what we were doing, they were going to give us an added benefit. Now, as we build our customer base, we earn retail commission. As we build our partner base, we earn team volume commission. But the company were going to award us action points based on whether it be a customer, one action point, a partner, depending on the enrollment pack. So if they came in on the mini partner pack, 8,500 rupees, one action point. If they came in on the middle pack, 21,500 rupees, two action points. And if they came in on the 88,500 rupees, three action points. And of course, we know that has the opportunity of a full refund in 12 months once we have 25 bottles of oil on subscription through our customer base. And by getting those 10 action points in the month of May, they would double all your volume, all your new business volume. So any new customer that you personally bring in, any new partner you partner with, any new customer that comes into your organization, for no matter where they join, you get double volume. Any new partner, you get double volume. That's called 100% ECB. But the promotion was 200%. That means they threefold it. So here's you. Someone is joining your team in your organization, whether it be on your left side or your right side. They come in on an ultimate, which is 150 credits. You would have got 450 credits. So for the same effort, you had 3 times the reward. That's powerful. So that's why people were frantically trying to close the month in the month of April to get across the line. Well, there was those who achieved that, and there were those who just fell short. My second favorite book that I have read and read annually, I'll say that again. My second favorite book, actually there's two, I won't say it, it's my third favorite book. My favorite book is my spiritual book, the Bible. My favorite book is the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Success by John Maxwell. And my third favorite book, or my second real mentoring book outside of my spiritual book, is called, ready for this? Great title, Failing Forward by John Maxwell. Now, failing forward is an oxymoron, right? Because there are certain words that don't go together, i.e., pretty ugly. Have you heard that certain term? Hey, pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. Well, pretty and ugly don't go together. That's an oxymoron. Failing forward is an oxymoron. How can you fail if you're, failing forward would imply you're failing, but you actually succeed by failing forward. Well, Dave, how does that happen? Well, your goal may have been to get 10 action points, but you only finished in April on 7. You failed to hit your goal, but you grew in your business. Whether it be a customer, whether it be several partners, you accumulated 7 action points. So there must have been growth. So I found one thing about goal setting. Goal setting isn't always about hitting the goal, but it is about looking back where you started at the beginning of the month and did you progress? If you progressed, then you succeeded, whether you failed or succeeded in hitting the goal. I've also learned that goal setting doesn't always happen in my time frame. I may, you may, we may want to be somewhere, some point, at some level, at a certain time in our business. For example, maybe you want to go diamond. Maybe you want to go diamond this month. Maybe you want to go diamond in June, but you miss it. But you end up going diamond in October. You won't remember missing going diamond when you go diamond, because of the rewards of that. But whether you want to go diamond this month and maximize May, because here's what I want to share with you. That promotion in April, as of yesterday, May the 1st, the company has re-announced it. So what we did, I'm going to share my screen. What we did in April, or the corporation did, so in April, we had 10 action points. We had to get them in April, and that would mean that we would have 200% ECB in May. So for those, again, who are new to the team, congratulations. We're proud of your decision. We're excited to get to know you. We're looking forward to working with you. But here's your business. Now, if you accumulated 10 action points in April, you now earn 200 ECB on all your volume. So if you bring in a new customer, normally that's 14 credits. Well, in May, if you qualified, that's 42 credits. Wow, it's triple. Same effort, triple the reward. If you put someone in your business and they come in on the 88,500 rupee ultimate pack, you get 150 credits, but in May, you get 450 credits if you are 10 action points. If you could check that hotel who's got their mic on, that'd be great. Thank you, my friend. So this 200% ECB makes a big dramatic impact. But the good news for those who did not qualify in April, we had to qualify in April for the 200% in May. But the promotion for May is that if you did not qualify in April, you can qualify in May with 15 action points. So if you bring in a premier customer, you'll get 1 point. If you bring in a mini partner or basic partner, you get 1 point. You bring in someone on the middle pack, the 21,500 rupees, 2 points. You bring someone in on an ultimate, 3 points. So in the whole month of May, if you enroll and you're brand new, the first thing we want to help you do is go Smart Bronze. Well, Smart Bronze is for customer subscriptions. Well, if you get 4 customer subscriptions, congratulations, you're Smart Bronze, but you've also got 4 action points. So by focusing on the Fast Start bonus, not only will you get a financial reward, approximately around 13,000 rupees, you've also got 4 action points towards your 15 action points. Let's say you then go Fast Silver. Fast Silver is when you generate 375 balance credits through your 2 teams. So now we start to build. Remember, how we build is we make a list. Who are we going to talk to about customers? Who are we going to talk about potential entrepreneurs? Yes, I understand the environment is not what we would like it to be. But when people are presented with an opportunity, here's our opportunity. Our opportunity is to lead. People are going to be concerned, they're going to be anxious, they're going to be fearful, but you can be the hope. You can show people, yes, they may have things they're addressing right now, but you never know. I've always learned that in the seed of adversity, there's always a seed of greatness. There's never going to be the right environment. There's never going to be the right, but you can be the person who can show them what's possible. So let's say we sit down with people on Zoom like this. We do have weekly calls. We do have business opportunities. We have customer presentations, but we don't have to wait for those every Tuesday and Friday. You could be working with your individuals. So you could have maybe Mukesh do a presentation for you, and you may have people in the northern regions, you may have people in the southern regions that they're not going to travel. They're at home and they can get on. If they can get online, we can share with them for you. Plus, do you know people outside of India? Because watch this, you may not be yet 200% ECB qualified because you didn't get the action points in April. But the May promotion is get 15 action points in May, and all May's business will be applied 200%. So week 1, week 2, week 3, you're gathering your action points. And as soon as you accumulate 15 action points in May, they're going to give you 200% retrospectively on all May's volume. So our focus this May is no different to our focus in April. Customers and partners, and gather action points. In addition to those Fast Start bonuses that are worth 45, 50,000 Indian rupees for just getting 4 subscriptions, 4 customers on the bottle of oil. I haven't got a bottle of oil in front of me, but I do have a bottle of Revo, so I'm gonna hold that instead. Imagine that being a bottle of oil. 4 subscriptions on the bottle of oil, and then 10 subscriptions on a bottle of oil, and 4 partners that join you on your venture. So here's you. We now know that instead of getting 14 credits, we can get 42 credits. We now know instead of getting 150 credits, we can get 450 credits. So let's go and communicate. Maybe you got people in India. Maybe you got people in Europe. Maybe you got people in USA. You got people in the Southern Hemisphere. Yes, we're open in India, but your business is bigger than India. So let's work as a team. So here's you. If you're brand new, put yourself in there. If you've not started going getting customers, invite people to the customer presentation, get your enroller, your support team, schedule some time in your calendar. And here's the thing I would suggest. If you want to get professional and we start a meeting at 7:30, invite your prospects to turn up at 7:15. Because some of your culture is of coming late to the start. Create the expectation of punctuality, professionalism, and getting people to a prompt start, respectful of one another's time. So 4 subscriptions. And then you find a new partner. Right now, if you're not qualified, 150 credits. But you've got 3 action points now. Congratulations. You put 3 or 4 people involved on the oil. 4 more action points. Congratulations. You find another partner who comes in on the ultimate. Another 3 action points. Congratulations. There's your 10 action points. We're just 5 away. You're getting 150 here and we're getting 150 here. We help these guys make a list and we show them how to make a list for their customers, make a list of potential partners. We show them how to invite professionally. We guide them to the Tuesday's business opportunity. We guide them to Friday's customer presentation. We follow up within 24 hours. Ask them, are they a 1, 2, or 3? Well, Dave, I'm a 1. Great. Let me sign you up as a customer. 1 more action point. No, I'm a business partner. Great. 3 action points. Repeat the process. That's all we do. This person comes down here and now this person you brought in. This person brings somebody into their business. They're in your business, but you didn't bring them in. And they came in on an ultimate. That's 150 credits that flows through you. But guess what? As soon as you get to 15 action points in May, that person that you didn't know that came in on an ultimate, that now turns into 450 credits for May. So you've got an opportunity. If you're starting at 0 right now, May the 2nd, here you are. If you were in April, I love this industry. I love life because every day we can choose to start again. So my goal this month, this is you talking to yourself. My goal this month, okay? I'm just getting started, or I've been in a week or 2 or 3 weeks. I want to get if you've been in 2 or 3 weeks, let me get my Smart Bronze finished. If you're just getting started, you want to go and get 4 customers. 4 customers. And then we want to help you get 4 partners. And then we want to help you get X team 10 customers in total. That's called 4, 4, 10. That is the building block in building our businesses. Get customers, get partners. But what's going to be vitally important? 1 is our attitude. 2, our coach ability. And this is where you're going to find out whether I can spell or not. Just going to move my coachability. 3, our work ethic. 4, willingness to play team. Because as you start to develop people in your business, and all of a sudden, maybe your sponsor, maybe their sponsor, maybe their sponsor is down here. showing this person the plan for this person, and you've got the experience that's coming down, and with their experience, with their posture, with their ability to cast a vision, with their ability to keep it simple, we get customers, we get partners. Playing team means if you don't understand anything at this time, then trust the person who's working in your business, because when you understand, for someone to come into your business and help you, their goal is to help you. So therefore, if they want to help you, they wouldn't do things that are wrong. You may be thinking, I don't understand that yet, or can you explain that? And that's fine. That's where the coach ability comes in. But I see people not just here in India, but around the world, that they have someone come down here, they ask someone to come and talk to their people because they're new, they don't have the skills yet, they have the ability, they just don't, and the skills, they just don't have the knowledge yet. And they watch them do a meeting for them, and the person who comes down positions it the way it should be positioned, the best way to get started, the most advantageous way to get your money back, etc., etc. And then I see this person undo all this person did to help them build the business, because they take the other route. Well, I know we promote the 88,500, but they don't have the money right now. So I suggest to them they just get started. Well, let them decide that. Don't you decide that. Because when people understand that the ultimate, you could have got in April a double loyalty refund, which potentially was worth nearly 200,000 rupees for an 88,500 investment. In addition to that, in 12 months, if you have 25 bottles of oil on subscription in the whole of India and in the whole of the world, you would have got your 88,500 back too. When I present to people, I don't look at their situation. I don't look at the environment. I cast the vision. I cast the vision and let them decide whether their reason is big enough to invest in their business. I want to say that again. Their reason, not yours. Their business, not yours. So if they choose to get started any other way, that's their business. But you did the responsible thing of sharing with them the best way to get started in the business. That's like me saying to McDonald's, yep, I understand I'm buying the franchise and the restaurant, but I don't want your golden arches. Do you think they would let me buy the franchise? Probably not. Here, we don't do that. It's the person's business. So they can get started the way they want to. But many, here's what I've learned. When we invest a little, we do a little. When we invest as much as we can, and at sometimes that may be a stretch, that may be a borrowing of money, that may be financing the money on a credit card, that may be doing something that means we've got more skin in the game, which does what? I see it every time. When we got more skin in the game, our attitude's different. When we got skin in the game, we're more coachable because we need to make the money to get our investment back. When we don't have skin in the game, we can sit there twiddling our thumbs. When we got skin in the game, well, Dave, I'm a husband, I'm a man of faith, I got a full-time job, I'm on furlough, I'm restricted at home. We're not allowed to leave home. We're on lockdown. But you know what? My work ethic means I can, if I'm in lockdown, I'm in front of my computers as much as I can. I'm not saying I'm in lockdown. I'm saying, remember, every seed of adversity has a seed of greatness. In lockdown, you have more time to build your business. We must see it bigger than what we see it. When we got more skin in the game, we are willing to play team. Hey, Hetal, can you just tell me again? Could you just explain, what do I send people? Where's the link? What do you say? Hey, Mukesh, how do I follow up? Hey, Mukesh, you're doing a meeting on Tuesday afternoon with 2 people. Great. Can I plug other people in and invite them to that presentation? I want to play team. And a team player, ready for this? Write this down. A team player doesn't have to be chased or reminded. Can you imagine playing in America, American football? Can you imagine in India, one of the greatest cricketing teams ever, that I'm playing cricket in India and my coach has to keep reminding me to turn up for practice? I don't think I'd be selected. The challenge with what we have in our hands, we think for some it's a lot of money, but it isn't a lot of money when it comes to owning your own global business. So if we see it bigger, if we develop our thinking, if we look at the environment and look for the seed of greatness, hey, we have a product that's independently validated, that everybody that's experiencing things right now, because what we're living through is an immune respiratory aspect. I have a product that everybody that I know around me, even if I'm in lockdown, needs. I need to make contacts quick. I want to get them on the product as fast as possible. And you don't have to jeopardize your health and well-being. You don't have to jeopardize their health and well-being, because you can do it from home to home. Now, we're starting to get a little bit more relaxed in the United Kingdom. So but the last 12 months, we've built thousands of customers and hundreds of partners without leaving home. So we know you can do it. We know it is doable, but we must focus on these 4 things. Our attitude. Yes, there's going to be obstacles. There may be some shipping, maybe some banking aspects that will get better and better and better. But it's going to take a leader's mindset, a leader's mentality, a solution-orientated thinking, to know that where you are right now in India, where we are right now in the globe of Zinzino, will only get better and better. So, basics, and I'll wrap up. If you are not 200% ECB qualified for April, focus on getting your action points. And you need 15 by the end of May. Now, if you end up on 9 action points, if you end up on 10 action points, if you end up, bottom line, if you don't end up on 15 action points, it's okay. You got 2 choices. Celebrate your growth, because you would have had new customers, you would have had new partners, fantastic. But if you want to triple the success, you have the option to purchase one of the bolt-on kits, and your May's volume will be tripled. So you can say, well, Dave, I'm not going to do the bolt-on kit yet. I'm going all out for my action points. but you know you've got a trump card at the end of the month if you don't make it. So together, let's go and make sure that we're inviting many people to Tuesday's business opportunity, that we're inviting people to the customer presentation on Fridays. And then we make sure those that want to be customers, we show them how to get their product. Now, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I want you to understand one important thing. It's very easy to say we are different from continent to continent. It's easy to say our economic statuses are different. It's easy to say that we have major scenarios going on, and those are all valid. They have to be respected and they have to be appreciated. But the other side of that is, even in the United Kingdom, United States, we hear that people don't have the money. We hear people don't have the time. What am I saying? And I say this respectfully. People are either driven towards their dream, or they'll find excuses as to why they're going to stay where they are. And in times of adversity, people will give you an excuse to see how serious you are, because you may be the only hope that spoke to them that day. And if they are daring to hope, you better be serious about you being able to step up and help them. We help people with their health, and we help people with their finances, and we've proven it over and over again. You must get to that point where you know you have something of great value to offer people. And when you do, you won't be able, regardless of what's going on, you'll say, I understand how you're feeling. I know how you feel, or I appreciate that. But what can we do about it? What can we do to get past this? Because when we become the beacon, when we become the hope, when we become the light, then people will step up. India needs it right now more than ever. What do I mean? They don't need the product, and they don't need the opportunity. That is going to fall into place. What they need right now, as they do in the United Kingdom, as they do in the United States, as they do around the whole world, is the right leadership. They need strong leadership. People that can come with a message, cast a vision, show them how to get there, and then the ones who cast that vision, we best be responsible enough to roll up our sleeves and get in the trenches with them. Let's go get the customers. Let's go get the partners. Let's maximize May's campaign. If in April you qualified, congratulations, maximize it. And how are you going to maximize it? Look for people in your team that didn't qualify. Ask them if they want to qualify in May for May, and then go to work for them and help them. Why? If you help someone qualify, you're earning triple anyway. You can't lose with Zinzino's promotion. When you understand we play team, we show up for one another, and I love this analogy, this symbol is, then we lock arms. We lock arms and we go make things happen. Because at the end of the May, 29 days from now, every one of us can fail forward and be further along than we are right now. So I'm going to hand it back up to Hetal. But as I do, fantastic. Congratulations. You had a great start in April, but now we have to identify new people who are coming in, and those who did come in, who are the ones who are willing to run the play so we can help them create their story. Work with those who are willing, love everybody else, but don't sit with people who are making not excuses, but finding obstacles that you have shown them ways around, but they choose to still hold on to the obstacles rather than plow through them with a solution. So Hital, appreciate you. Jay, congratulations on hitting platinum. I know most of that came from the Indian market. Anupam, what a phenomenal customer presentation you did on Friday. A call Sue Booth, who's a diamond. She's not on this call today, but she's very instrumental. Mukesh, you know, blessings to his family. He'll speak on his own time, but he had a family matter, but he was still there closing out the month, helping those he was committed to. See, when you say you're going to do something, you do what you say you're going to do. And then there's going to be times where you're not in a position to, and the team steps up and lifts you because they know that you would if you could. So they step in. Why? Because we all locked arms to carry one another. So I'm proud to be in business with every one of you. Can't wait, and you have my word. I know my prayers are with each and every one of you, but once we can physically come to India, I will be one of the first that will sit in your homes or hotels, and I will look you in the eye and tell you how proud I am of you, and that we are here to stay, and we are here to help you help as many people regain their health, and for those who want to, improve their prosperity by sharing the message of what we have to offer. Hital, I hand it back over to you, buddy.
Thank you, Dave. That was incredible, guys. Really, I mean, if I were you, I would go back to like the recording, listen to it one more time, because there's so many like nuggets that Dave did share with us, and you know, things that we will definitely benefit from, not just this month, but in the months to come as well. And once again, like I would say, like congratulations to everybody who changed their pins this month, who reached like the new levels. But you know, this month is going to be extra special, and we're going to have another big round of growth this month. So get ready for that, and let's all claim our goals that we are planning to hit this month. Shout them out in like the Facebook group, or in like also in the WhatsApp group that we are part of. Put them out there so that you know you can hold yourself to your goals. And 15 action points, I think, is doable for everybody. It's absolutely like a done deal for everybody. So you know, and we have the meetings set up to help you. So take like advantage of the Tuesday meetings as well as the Friday meetings and the trainings that we have in between, plus any of the meetings that you want to set up. And let's put like the ball in action, and let's make Dave proud of all of us. I think that's what we can do for Dave, because he's been relentlessly working with us. You know, doesn't matter what. I mean, you guys can reach out to him, and you've seen that he will jump on a call. He will do whatever he needs to do to get the job done. So we're very, very thankful for him, and for the time that he gives to all of us for our growth. And so let's make this month count big time, and let's make sure that he hits black crown, because I can't emphasize enough. We need a black crown in Dave this month, and I think all of us can do a little our part of the 15 action points, and I think Dave will be there and beyond. So let's all get this job done, and it was great seeing all of you again. Have a wonderful I would say like Sunday evening, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care now.